Nehemiah chapter 2, starting in verse 11. Nehemiah arrives in Jerusalem and he does a couple of important things. First, he examines the city, the condition of the city. He takes 3 days and he walks around the city. And it's so important in terms of your next steps forward to get the facts, to evaluate, to get an accurate assessment, to get the history, to maybe talk to other people and get more information. But to gather all of that so that your plan has a solid foundation, it's based on truth, it's not just an impression or maybe a thought. So Nehemiah is taking in a lot of information, and you might be examining, analyzing, gathering that information. Due diligence is so key in terms of that next step forward. But then also during that time, Nehemiah is silent. And silence can be golden. Silence can be so timely. Nehemiah is not just going to come in with a lot of promises and start talking a lot, but instead he knows that God has put a vision in his heart. In that vision, it's to be cherished, it's to be protected. And he can't just start, sharing that with everybody. It takes discernment and there's timing involved. So as God has given you a dream and a vision, you want to be careful and discerning with who you share it with, when you share it, and that's going to be important because you're going to build a team, but with the right people in the right time. You're going to involve others. You will share it, but silence, sometimes that is so wise. And then just because you value that vision so much, you're thinking about who and when you're going to share it, and the Holy Spirit will lead you and guide you in that. So examine, due diligence, get all your information, pray over it, time of silence, and then share it with the right people at the right time. That is taking the next step forward, and that is trusting God.